Alright guys, welcome back to more stories. We're going to try to get a new story here, hopefully. We haven't done much with the Iblis Stone lately, so I'm kind of leaning toward that.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis
Miko, stop!
It would whisper promises in his ear.
My dog's getting a little out of control. I forgot to uncover the camera. Whoops.
Bernardo was sure he could master
See,
it.
I don't edit
And
anything.
so,
Even
Bernardo went ostrich
huge
hunting.
mistakes like not having the camera on. Professional. Oh my god.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but
A
ancient
stone that ate
codices held hints
souls. A
of
ruby
other
that drank
things.
blood.
A stone that ate souls. A ruby that drank blood.
It's been a while since I did a Iblis Stone
Were all these
story.
things the Iblis Stone?
So let's hope for the
Long
best.
hidden in the buried temple. Another ancient item that was only
As we found out in the
now,
last video,
drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's
my dream of
horrific rituals.
Lupino redeeming himself is probably over. He completely dry butt fucked us in the last video.
I never felt back for littering, but these islands are short of trash cans.
There's a 44 combo, that's not too bad.
Ravens were already here,
Kind of
cawing in frustration.
clenched there on that
Still searching
exploding
for a
guy.
way
I
in.
thought he got me, but he didn't.
Good. And he hadn't come
Thank
too
God.
late.
How close are we? Oh my god, fuck off. Way too soon to get excited about a level up, unfortunately. But this is good. More fighting, more XP. More fucking up my combo, apparently. Whatever. Oh, we got 2,000 points. It couldn't have been that bad, right? I don't know why I opened that. We've been through this. We don't need to open those. I'm still pretty salty from the whole Lupino thing. I really, really hoped there was a way you could redeem him. It really doesn't seem like there is. Because we found every Lupino ending. So unless there's just some weird thing where like one of the other stories gives him the opportunity to do right, I don't think we're gonna get what we want from Lupino. What I want from Lupino. You guys just probably want to see him screw me every single fucking time. Oh shit, that sucked. I thought I had the timing. You can use them as a shield sometimes on a like. Fuck you, dude. You're going over the fucking edge. Fuck it. Let's just go. I'm fucking salty as shit over that fucking
The Ravens at least could
bullet
not get
shield
past
bullshit back there. I feel like I got him.
Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal
I feel like
with
I got the
two
guy
men.
up in time, but apparently I didn't. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. There she is, boys.
It was a stone of the purest blackness.
Kind of just checking out the Iblis stone, thinking like what we could do differently.
A void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up.
It seems like we've done the stories where you see the Iblis stone completely through.
Who said that?
I think we've gotten a few different endings where we've done that, so I don't think
it was the stone.
I don't think we should listen to the stone. Obviously, we definitely shouldn't, but for story's sake, I don't think we should listen to the stone. So, like, killing the Emperor's daughter is not what we should do here. Plus, like I've said before, Zenobia endings, I don't know what the hell else to do to get a different ending from her.
Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent
She is a potent bitch, man.
But they
I'll
had
give her
been
that.
close once, and he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him.
At least Lapino
capture the core
is kind of.
instead.
I mean, you know he's an asshole.
Was the eye of
She
a
fucking
lost
betrays
dog
us
torn out
just
by the transcendent emperor
for no
with the
reason.
power
Like,
of
one
the
time
greatest
she just
weapon.
got mad because we came back to tell her that we were right, and she fucking turned on us and killed us. Okay, so the stone says not the core.
Leonardo knew how evil the gem was.
This clever plan results in our immediate death and having to replay the level, so let's skip that. That's definitely not what we want to do.
He hated being told what to do.
Before I did this video,
Joined the rebellion?
I did the last video with
Wasn't that why he
Lapino,
refused to be a soldier?
and I did an Iblis
He'd
stone
agreed
in
to come
between.
on
I did
board
not get a
only
new
if he
ending.
could freelance.
So I'm hoping
The
this
stone
time we get a
felt
new.
bit
We do get a new ending.
And he had a feeling it did not have his best interests at heart. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the
Calaveras.
Skywall, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its
I'll take my
arms,
socks off. I'm
the
getting
core
serious.
still possessed great power.
It's like when Jerry Lawler
go
takes
there.
like the strap down. That's when I take my socks off. That means business. Oh man.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a
rare feeling of regret.
It's not too late.
Oh, because he wants to go see Zenobia.
Turn
Okay.
around and sail for
I
Zenobia's
gotcha.
island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure.
You know what? Nah, I
technically
always
she
take that
was the
shortcut.
owner,
Let's skip it.
They'd been at Sword Food School together. They'd never been
Let's
lovers,
find out
but
if it actually is a
somehow
shortcut. Oh
they'd
god
been
damn it, really?
closer. She'd told him every secret about herself, except the biggest one, that she was the Emperor's daughter. No, kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Getting closer to that level up. Definitely more XP this way. Did he hit me or did I fuck up the combo? It seemed like I fucked up the combo.
There was something.
There's something sour in the air.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
You know what? I don't think I've ever actually seen this little section here. I don't think I've ever taken this path. I always go down the well. So even after like all this fucking time, there's shit in the game that I haven't seen. If I can walk around.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm.
Not really sure where we need to go.
Whispered the stone.
Like I said, I don't normally go this way.
Are you afraid of it?
It will poison you if you so much as carry it. Oh, so the thing is actually telling us the truth.
It will poison you if you so much as carry it, and then if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards. Renato could feel his fur singe.
Oh, hello. That's kind of interesting that the Ilbus stone is being like I mean, obviously it's being honest for its own, with its own agenda, but to tell us the truth, which is that we could be poisoned carrying the core. I think it's only if it's without the armature, though. I could be wrong. Just kind of neat little piece of dialogue there. So there we go, we got the core.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. No, it's Jupiter's power. We will rip a hole in space and time. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish.
The stone had sent him his darkest fears.
The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse.
There's so much in that I haven't seen. I'm almost thinking like this is the beginning of the path to a bunch of new stories.
Of course, he could hear the stone screaming, and then he passed out.
We can hope anyway.
When Renato came to, the core was gone, but the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light, and it was silent. I can't hear you, he sang out, and you. He didn't answer. Ha, he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible.
This can't be right.
It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory.
I don't think we've gone to the... After combining the stone with the core, I don't think we went to the scientists. I'm kind of interested to see what they might have to say about it. But then again, that's got the exclamation mark, which makes me think maybe that's a new story, but... Going with my gut here.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato watched sparks fly out of the core. The Iblis stone sucked them in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well... the scientists would explain it all. This time, Renato was sure he'd figured out how to use the core safely.
We can only hope. That's so weird that I played this so many times and I don't remember combining the stone with the core. It seems like I've done that before, but I certainly don't remember it. Watch, I've done it probably on like 500 other videos.
See?
Trusted his gut. Ignore the naysayers and the odds makers.
That's what it meant to be a hero.
Pretty close to a level up. There's nothing good though to get with our skill point.
Right and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well,
I guess max sword energy wouldn't be terrible. We're not using it a lot though.
Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear.
Like I said in all the other videos, like I'm more excited about just getting it over with than like... I think if I ever made a game with a skill tree, like I would try to make every single thing on the skill tree something that you would want regardless of your level or like amount of time you have in the game. But this game is keeping you level up far beyond when you've beaten the game. It's just to see every possible ending. Look, I didn't go over there that time.
Normally,
we're learning, boys.
Wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on.
He felt like people were cheering him on.
Hear their applause as he slew
so this feels like a real positive, good guy run. Which is weird since it started out with the Iblis Stone.
The Iblis Stone and the Sky Ripper Core.
Yeah, because now we're like all worried about misusing it, so that's good.
Becoming a legendary
this is fuck off, man.
He had enough power to save the rebellion, but he had to understand this power, so he would not misuse it.
I don't even care if we take damage. I just want to get through this. This is such a pain. Like, this is the kind of thing that's cool, like, the first time you do it. But then when you have to do it 500 times to get all the story endings, it just kind of sucks. Like, asshole. It sucks, asshole. I didn't think that was gonna work. I was hitting that fucking guy, man. What the fuck? You suck, game. What a dick. I was hitting like the ghost guy. Why didn't it keep my combo going? Running in circles on the elevator. Be cool if you had to fight a dude on this thing. But alas, our fighting is over for now. Let's go see if we made the right choice.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky River, explained Renato. No more Vive Patent Souls. But the core is not an unlimited energy source, said one toad. Another said,
there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload.
So putting the stone in there kind of like or putting the core into the stone like satisfied the stone for right now.
Of killing another sentient being.
So we have to truly be at peace with ourselves to not overload the stone.
It would not overload.
This was all very confusing.
Mountains were peaceful and quiet.
Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power.
Okay, so they're telling me this is definitely two different stories here. So in the next video, we'll take the opposite path. But for right now, it's basically saying like, if we chill, we won't overload the core. If we don't chill, we will overload the core. So let's chill for the first.
The one thing he
in the next video, we'll do the other one.
Arguments. Maybe the stone did not feed on blood or souls or rage. It fed
on empathy. Nice.
It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him, if he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Ibla stone without being taken over by its evil.
Will it work though? That's the thing.
The way to defeat the Ibla
I don't
stone.
think it'll work.
The mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there.
Oh boy. Let's hope for the best, man. It's mountains and chill here. I mean, it can't have a happy ending because there's only one happy ending, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
Unfortunately,
excuse me, sorry about that.
There were ravens.
There are ravens everywhere.
No matter. He had to fight.
It's the little things. This is one of my favorite levels in the game. I think it's kind of cool looking. Especially in one of the other ones where there were like ghosts of crows like lying. We kept running into like the ghost of Lupino and the ghost of Zenobia and shit like that.
It was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy. He wasn't feeling.
I got a great idea. Let's just stand there and then get fucking destroyed by those two explosions in a row. There we go. We're all better though. That was craziness. I dashed out of it and then immediately back into it for some reason. Ooh, we're so close. Would be really nice if we could get a new ending and get a level up reward, because it would be pretty much a completely full level up, which would be just fucking phenomenal and save us 1.5 playthroughs. There we go.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own, and his heart too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jab, and dream. It was all so simple, wasn't it? Something was missing.
Oh, shit.
He didn't feel truly at peace. Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
Yeah, let's fight. Fuck it. Just in case we don't get a level up, let's try to get as much XP as we can. Look at that sneaky bitch. Our sword energy is like fucking basement level. What if there are any endings where you don't have to do the ship level? It wouldn't seem like it, but you never know. Because it's not very chill to do the ship level. It'd be kind of odd with this, what seems to be the theme of this playthrough. Which is like, don't hurt people, or don't get all worked up or whatever.
The Iblis Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Ronaldo enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. What Ronaldo was
So we're seeking
was
inner peace.
The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Oh, we can level up. Fun. Got that completely maxed out. Just take damage from grabs, I guess. It's shitty, but it's whatever. Calaveras.
At the end of the mountain path, he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop. To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately. He told the sage.
You're a fox,
Said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature. Take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true.
The joy of
That's
killing,
what he
of
had
course. That's what we were looking for.
joy.
What is
Now he was
murder
ready
if
to
you're not
follow
having fun,
The
right?
Farfarer cut through
So that
the
makes
clouds.
sense. So we
The
found our
Admiral
inner
felt
peace
so
is that it's
sweet
okay
since
to
he was a
murder.
child.
That's fine. I like
There
that.
it was.
He could
The
smell the
dread
wet hemp. I
Imperial
wonder if
fleet.
Ace's Wind can smell the
You
wet
smell
hemp
wet
ropes.
hemp ropes ahead, wood and tar and ravens.
So now I'm like going into battle, but I'm
smell
like
good
super hype. I'm
somehow.
like,
He
I
was
love
ready.
killing things. I love the way this boat smells.
He was ready.
I'm more in love with boats than Kenny at this point, apparently. I just love the smell of them.
Had it all squared away in his head.
He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by dark, blasphemous rituals. That was a secret.
In the Lapino
But the
video, we
victims
went
had
this way, and
spoken to
we
Ronaldo.
actually didn't have to fight anybody. I
ghosts had
honestly
spoken.
wouldn't mind that right
No.
now.
No
Because we're definitely not going to
wonder
level up in this run.
Ronaldo could not afford
Excuse
anger.
me.
It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strive. Ronaldo would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be
Hitching a
restored
ride.
without rancor.
Very
without
interested to see how this
sorrow,
works out.
Without pain.
Because we're cool. Alright, so killing the Emperor is what we're looking to do, but we're looking to take a lot of joy in it. We want to really enjoy murdering an Emperor Toad.
But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place.
Oh, see, now that's cool.
Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief, and grief would lead to hatred. He must lead
How's that gonna
by
work?
example. Reject the violence.
So basically, since we're
Reject
like
the
chill and we're got inner peace, we realize that killing the Emperor is not going to do anything. Why is my attack not working? My like attack at any distance is not locking onto people for some reason. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's whatever, but it's kind of cool. I mean, what the shit's gonna happen? Our goal is to kill the Emperor, but now we're like, well, what difference does it make? If we kill him, another will take his place. So let's see what happens when we get there. And then obviously next time we'll go back to where instead of meditating, we'll just take this weird version of the Iblis Stone and attack the base and see what happens that way. If we get a new ending here. If this turns out to be a repeat ending, obviously there's no reason to do that.
He screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
So it still says we're going to kill him. I don't... Here we go, guys. He could just like not open the giant beak and not let us in.
Finally, he came to the Emperor's ship.
Oh, here we go, the path of
behind him was
enlightenment.
strewn
Or
with
to
dead
enlightenment.
ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing.
That's my mantra in
He
life.
had attained
Do nothing.
enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus
Oh,
position,
okay.
and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too.
What?
They
What?
knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The
That's an
next
awesome
day, he stabbed
ending.
the sword in
That's
the top of his
awesome.
head. I might not have thought this through properly.
That was a great, great ending.
Thought Renato's head as it rolled around the deck and died.
That's phenomenal. That's great. What kind of hero are you? A hero who transcends being a hero to become one with everything. And we got a level up. That's great. Alright, guys. That was ending 15, Return of the Hippie. I loved that ending. I thought it was great. Definitely one of the more entertaining. That's just like a fun ending. The next video, we will go back to the point to where we chose to meditate, and we'll choose to attack. And I have a feeling that's going to give us this ending right here, hopefully. But Story 15, great. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please subscribe. I also stream daily on twitch.tv/MarkFusion. This is not just repeated shit from my stream like a lot of people do. This is, wherever you are, here or there, it'll be unique content that you won't see on the other side. So thanks again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll have the next video up soon.